Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students.
Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 5th of August. The session will be very interesting and important, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start. First we are talking about national affairs. Our Minister of Education Dharmendra Pradhan and MEA, that is our Minister of External Affairs Dr. S. Jaishankar, jointly launched SII. What is this SII? It is Study in India. I repeat, Study in India. Correct? So this was recently launched in India, and this is basically where international students can also come in India and study here. Correct? This will promote tourism also. This will promote international students, those who go to various other countries, be it your USA, your Canada or Australia, they will prefer India also now to come and study here. Right? This was launched during an event in New Delhi, and this portal is guided by National Education Policy, that is NEP 2020. Correct? And remember, this is a SII portal, Study in India portal, which is an integrated one-stop solution for international students registration and visa application process. If similar, I ask you, which was the first university or first foreign university that set up their campus in India? And this was in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Which is it? It is your Deccan University, and this university is of Australia. Correct? So remember, this was launched by our Education Minister, Dr. our Minister of Education, Dharmendra Pradhan, and our Minister of External Affairs, Dr. S. Jaishankar. So they together launched this portal, that is SII portal, that is your Study in India portal for international students. Correct? Then apart from this, remember, Ministry of Education selected Oracle Cloud infrastructure to modernize the national education technology platform, that is Diksha. Now what is this Diksha? Diksha is your digital infrastructure for knowledge sharing. Right? And Diksha, this was an initiative of which organization? It was an initiative of NCERT under the Ministry of Education. Correct? So remember this Study in India portal launched by Dr. S. Jaishankar and Dharmendra Pradhan ji. Next, DPE upgrades the status of oil as Maharatna CPSE and OVL as Navratna CPSE. What is DPE? Department of Public Enterprise. This comes under the Ministry of Finance. They have upgraded the status of two oil sector CPSEs, namely Oil India Limited and ONGC Videsh Limited. Correct? And here Oil India Limited has been upgraded, their status has been upgraded to Maharatna CPSE, and OVL, that is your ONGC Videsh Limited, their status has been upgraded to Navratna CPSE. Correct? Mark this. Also remember Oil India Limited. This is the second largest national exploration and production company in India. That will be the 13th Maharatna amongst all the CPSEs. Then OVL, ONGC Videsh Limited, right? This is a wholly owned subsidiary of ONGC and the second largest petroleum company of India, and it will be now 14th Navratna of the India. Correct? If we talk about Oil India Limited, tell me who is the chairman and managing director here? Dr. Ranjit Rath. And where is the headquarter? It is in Noida, UP. Also remember, in Noida, UP, Paytm's headquarter is also there. Correct? Next is Unmesh and Utkarsh. These are the two festivals that were inaugurated by whom? So remember, recently President Draupadi Murmu inaugurated two festivals, that is Unmesh and Utkarsh. If we talk about Unmesh, this is an international literature festival. This is international literature festival. Correct? And Utkarsh is your National Festival of Folk and Tribal Performing Arts, right? National Festival for Folk and Tribal Performing Arts. Correct? So these two festivals were recently inaugurated by President of India Draupadi Murmu ma'am, and these were at Ravindra Bhavan, that is in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Correct? The event which will take place from 3rd to 5th of August as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. It is organized by Madhya Pradesh Department of Culture in collaboration with Sangeet Natak Academy and Sahitya Academy of the Union Minister of Culture. Correct? So coming back, Unmesh, this is the International Literature Festival, and Utkarsh, this is the National Folk and Tribal Performing Art Festival, both of which were inaugurated by Draupadi Murmu ma'am. Right? Then remember Unmesh, this is a 3-day international literature festival, right? This is a 3-day long festival, right? And more than 575 authors in 102 languages are expected to participate in over 75 events of this Unmesh 2023. And this will be the second edition of the Unmesh festival, right? This is the second edition of this festival that will be observed in 2022. Next, here you can see Unmesh, that is a international literature festival, and Utkarsh, that is National Festival of Folk and Tribal Performing Arts to promote inclusivity and cultural diversity, and it will be at Ravindra Bhavan in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Next, which organization topped the Fortune Global 500 list for 2023? So which is the company? It is your Walmart. Correct? Walmart has topped the list for the 10th consecutive year. For the 10th consecutive year for the Fortune Global 500 list, right? And Fortune, it is a Fortune, this is a global media organization that released the Fortune Global 500 list of 2023. This is an annual ranking of the largest 500 corporations across the world as measured by the total revenue of fiscal 2023. Here Walmart, it has secured the top position for 10th consecutive year in a row. This was for Walmart was on the top, then Saudi Aramco on the second, and State Grid on third position, right? And Walmart was on the first position. Correct? And Walmart, it is a USA retail and wholesale company with a valuation of $611.3 billion, right? And sorry, not valuation, this is the revenue. This is the revenue. Correct? Next. So here you can see Fortune, a global media organization, released the Fortune Global 500 list of 2023. That is an annual ranking of the largest 500 corporations across the world as measured by total revenue for fiscal 2022. Here Walmart tops the list for the 10th consecutive year. That was followed by Saudi Aramco, State Grid in second and third position, right? And it was the 34th edition of this Fortune Global 500 list since 1989. Next is guarantee of life dreams, that is gold, right? Remember this term gold. This plan was launched by which insurance company? So this guarantee of life dreams, this was a plan that was recently launched by which organization? It was launched by India First Life Insurance. it is a non-linked, non-participating individual life insurance plan that will be provided to policyholders with a regular long-term income option. Correct. Here the plan offers a PPT, that is premium paying terms, with options of 6 years, 8 years, 10 years, and a policy of tenure 30 years or 40 years. Right. Here they will receive a regular income from the end of the 10th year of the policy with the benefit of life cover also. Correct. Here pay premiums for a fixed period of 6, 10, or 6, 8 or 10 years. Right. And then after the end of the 10th year, you will be start getting various returns also, and it will be acting as your life insurance option also, right? Life insurance cover. They will receive our income in yearly, half yearly, quarterly or monthly frequency till the end of the chosen policy, that is 30 years or 40 years. Correct. If we talk about this gold, this was launched by India First Life Insurance. Correct. Here immediate income option is there, immediate, then intermediate income option is there, then your deferred income option is also provided here. Then the minimum entry age here is minimum of 90 days. Maximum for premium payment term is 6, 8 and 10 years. We have seen this. Then maximum for immediate income is your 50 years and 55 years. For intermediate income is also 50 and 55 years. But for the maximum of deferred income, it is 50 years and 60 years. Correct. Maturity age here is minimum of 30 years and maximum here is of 90 years. Correct. So this gold plan was launched by India First Life Insurance. Next, here you can see it is immediate income option, intermediate income option and deferred income option. If we talk about immediate income option, this option introduces a consistent and progressively increasing income stream commencing as early as the conclusion of the first policy month, and the income is disbursed monthly, ensuring a regular inflow of funds. Then second, with this option, policyholders enjoy regular increase in income starting from the end of the 5th year policy. And fourth, the deferred income option provides a reliable and progressively increasing income source commencing from the end of the 10th policy year. In addition, the plan incorporates 2 lump sum cashback installments, each amounting to 50% of the annualized premium. Next, which organization is tied up together to launch IndusInd Bank Tiger Credit Card? Right? So, which organization, two organizations came together to launch this IndusInd Bank Tiger Credit Card? It is your IndusInd Bank and Tiger Fintech Private Limited. These two organizations launched together a co-branded credit card that was powered by Visa, and the name here is IndusInd Bank Tiger Credit Card. Right? Then the card offers various benefits where customers can up to 6x accelerated awards. Here customers will also be able to convert their reward points to air miles by redeeming those points for flight tickets and enjoy the discounted foreign currency markup of 1.5%, which can lead to a considerable savings on their international expenses. This will also offer a 24/7 customer care facility. Correct. Here you can you can also buy a domestic, international lounge access, then games, lessons on golf, assured movie tickets and many other benefits will be provided along with this IndusInd Bank Tiger Credit Card. Next is your which two organizations jointly set standards for performance audits of PMS players. It is SEBI and APMI. APMI is your Association of Portfolio Managers in India. So SEBI and APMI, they collaboratively established a performance auditing standards for portfolio management service providers, and this will be effective from 1st of October 2023. Right? This information by SEBI is provided in exercise of their power conferred under the Section 11 Part 1 of the SEBI Act of 1992. Remember, under this, APMI, in consultation with SEBI, will set standardized term of reference for auditing firm level performance data. This will mandate the portfolio managers to include all the client portfolios in their auditing process. According to the new standards, portfolio managers need to submit 2 reports to SEBI related to the firm level performance data within 60 days after each financial year ends. Correct? And the first report here, remember, is a confirmation of compliance, and second report is required to submit the actual audit report here. And the performance of advisory clients may be excluded from the audit if it has not been published in any marketing material or website. Correct? So SEBI and APMI, they have jointly set standards for the performance audit of PMS players. Next Next is your SEBI. SEBI has allowed OFS for units of private listed InvITs via stock exchange. I repeat, SEBI has allowed OFS, that is your offer for sale, for the units of private listed InvITs. InvITs are your infrastructure investment trusts, right? You can buy these InvITs online, and this is basically you are investing a small portion in a largest infrastructure development, right? And here, remember, SEBI, they have allowed this offer for sale for the units of private listed InvITs through a stock exchange mechanism. This OFS mechanism is allowed for the sale of units in both REITs and infrastructure investment trusts. See, what is the difference between REITs and InvITs? REITs are basically you are investing into a residential property, into real estate, be it commercial or your residential. And InvITs is basically you are investing into the infrastructure development, say for example highways, your hospitals, etc. Correct? Now it has been decided to modify the framework to allow this offer for sale for the units of the private listed InvITs. So directly remember this. Correct? In case of offer for sale for listed InvITs, the trading lot will be the same as the trading lot prescribed for such InvITs in the secondary market under SEBI's Infrastructure Investment Trust rules. Correct? Next. Next is your economy and business. Recently, India will grow at an average of 6.7% per year from fiscal year 24 to fiscal year 31 as per S&P Global. I repeat, recently a data was released by S&P Global that stated in a report that was titled Look Forward India's Movement, right? In this report, S&P Global suggested or stated that India will be growing at an average of 6.7% per year from financial year 23-24 to fiscal year 31, and this will increase the GDP of India to $6.7 trillion, that is currently $3.4 trillion in the fiscal year 23. The per capita GDP will rise about $4,500. Correct? And for the fiscal year 24, India will be the fastest growing economy in the G20 group, and the growth here will be of almost 6%, right? Even if you remember yesterday, we saw that IMF projected that India will be growing by 6.1%, where IMF earlier projected that India will be growing by 5.9%, and there was an increase of 0.2% here. Correct? Next is your appointments and resignation. Cabinet Secretary Rajiv Gauba has granted 1-year extension. I repeat, ACC has approved the extension of Cabinet Secretary Rajiv Gauba by 1 year, and he has been the longest serving Cabinet Secretary in India's history, and this will be his third extension. Correct? Next, acquisition and mergers. Recently, Societe Generale brought Bandhan Bank Limited shares for 382 crore rupees. I repeat, European-based financial service group Societe Generale recently bought the shares of the Kolkata-based Bandhan Bank Limited for 382 crore rupees through an open market transaction. According to the bulk deal data available with the BSE and NSE, Societe Generale has acquired a total of 1.74 crore equity shares or 1.08% stake in the Bandhan Bank, which is 89.2 lakh shares were bought on the NSE and 85.52 lakh shares were bought on the BSE. The average buying price for the above share was 218.6 per share, and the stake buy amount to rupees 382.01 crore rupees. So for this amount, 1.08% stake in Bandhan Bank was bought by Societe Generale. Next is India received Spike NLOS missiles from which country? So remember, recently Indian Air Force, they have received Spike non-line of sight missiles. NLOS is your non-line of sight missiles. From which country they received these missiles? From Israel. Right? Mark this. Correct? And these NLOS, they are your anti-tank guided missile. Right? And they can hit a target of up to 50 kilometers from a helicopter and 32 kilometers from a ground. Correct? Next, science and tech. Indian Air Force recently received Israel's non-line of sight missile, and they can hit a target with a helicopter of up to 50 kilometers, and from the ground they can hit a target of up to 32 kilometers. Next is India's indigenous NAG anti-tank guided missile and Helena Dhruvastra missile set to join the Indian Armed Forces. So remember, this is Helena, that is Dhruvastra missile. Correct? It is a NAG, anti-tank guided missile, correct, and a variant of Helena, that is helicopter launched energy weapon system called Dhruvastra, is said to be inducted into the Indian Armed Forces after it cleared all the trials. Correct. Here you can see this is the missile we are talking about. Correct, and it will be inducted into the Indian Armed Force. Correct. See this term Helena. What does this mean? That these missiles will be launched from a helicopter only, right? So they will be equipped in a helicopter, right? This. Then next thing, remember these missiles, both this NAG anti-tank guided missile and Helena Dhruvastra, both of these missiles are developed by whom? They are developed by DRDO and manufactured by Bharat Dynamics Limited. So NAG anti-tank guided missile and this Helena that will be equipped in your helicopters only. These two both missiles are developed by DRDO and manufactured by Bharat Dynamics Limited. If we talk about NAG is the surface to air missile, whereas Dhruvastra, that is Helena, is the air to surface missile, because it will be equipped in helicopters and it will be targeting the targets on the ground, right? Next is related to sports. Italy's World Cup winning goalkeeper Gianluigi Buffon has recently retired from football. I repeat, Gianluigi Buffon, who is 45 years of age, has announced his retirement from football. He was part of the FIFA World Cup winning Italian team in 2006 in Germany, and he retired from international football in 2018 after Italy failed to qualify for 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. Next is SMSE signed an MOU with AIFF to promote football. I repeat, AIFF is your All India Football Federation. They signed this MOU along with SMSES, that is your Subrata Mukherjee Sports Education Society, and this was basically to promote football among the youth in India. Correct? And this MOU was signed during an formal function in Air Force Station in New Delhi. This MOU was signed by Air Marshal Alok Sharma. Correct? Along with Dr. Shaji Prabhakan, who is the Secretary General of AIFF. Then remember the Subrata Cup International Football Tournament. It is an inter-school football tournament held annually in New Delhi from 1960. Correct? And here remember it is SMSCS and they signed this MOU with All India Football Federation to encourage and promote the use of football sport among the youth. Correct? Next is obituary. Recently Padma Bhushan awardee Ann Vittalji has recently passed away. He was a former civil servant and he recently passed away. He was born in 1938 January. He was a Trivandrum, Kerala 1960 batch IAS officer of Gujarat cadre. Correct? He also held the appointments of Additional Chief Secretary of Government of Gujarat, Additional Secretary, then Chairman also. Correct? And he has recently passed away. He was awarded with this Padma Bhushan for the discipline of civil service by the Government of India in 2012. Correct? Next is your state news. Assam's Chief Minister has launched Amrit Briksha Andolan app and a theme song, that is Wood-Based Industries Registration Portal. I repeat, so 3-4 things you need to remember here. It was Assam's Chief Minister who have launched this Amrit Briksha Andolan application and theme song, as well as a wood-based industries registration portal was also launched here. If we talk about this Amrit Briksha Andolan, it is a massive tree plantation drive. What is it? It is a tree plantation drive, correct, that aims to plant 1 crore commercial saplings across Assam on 17th of September. This will provide a major boost to Assam's green economy and will help against climate change and also increase the income of Assam's farmer. Also, the government of Assam aims to plant 3 crore commercially viable saplings in 2024 and increase the target to 5 crore saplings in 2025. So this Amrit Briksha Andolan, it is basically a tree plantation drive and 1 crore commercial saplings are to be planted in Assam. Correct? Then next comes your website for registration of the wood-based industry. Correct? Here a website for registration of the wood-based industry was also launched for the ease of doing business in this particular sector. This will help to streamline the functioning of the wood-based industry in Assam and increase the employment opportunities. Correct? So a website for the registration of wood-based industry as well as Amrit Briksha Andolan, they were launched by Assam's Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma ji. right? So these are your important current affairs for this topic. Now let's move to Kerala government. They are set to launch Subhyatra for financial support to the first time overseas immigrants. I repeat, Kerala government is about to launch a new project, that is Subhyatra, that is a financial support to the first time overseas immigrants from Kerala. The project aims to create a positive and productive migrant ecosystem by providing a financial assistance of up to 2 lakh rupees with a tax holiday for 6 months and attractive interest subvention to meet the expenses of eligible candidates. This is a soft launch, so it is to meet the expense of the first time immigrants, such as your regulatory examinations or licensing examinations of various countries, service charge of recruiting agencies, visa stamping and attestation expenses, high airfares, and other incidental expenses of the Kerala government will provide a soft loan for the foreign employability skilling assistant and preparatory expense of the migration. The candidate will get up to 3 years for repaying this particular soft loan, right? So coming back, remember Kerala government is set to launch this Subh Yatra for financial support to the first time overseas immigrants, and a loan of up to 2 lakh rupees will be provided here. They can pay this in the next 3 years. So that's all for the day for current affairs, friend. Now let's go for a quick revision. Minister of Education Dharmendra Pradhan and Minister of External Affairs Dr. S. Jaishankar jointly launched this SII, and Ministry of Education chose OCI to modernize Diksha. Then DPE upgraded the status of oil as Maharatna CPSC and ONGC Videsh Nigam Limited as the Navratna CPSC. President Draupadi Murmu inaugurated Unmesh and Utkarsh in Madhya Pradesh. Fortune Global 500 list of 23 was released, and Walmart has topped the list by Saudi Aramco on second and State Grid on the third. Then India First Life Insurance has launched Guarantee of Life Dreams, that is Gold Plan. IndusInd Bank and Tiger FinTech partnered to launch a co-branded credit card that was powered by Visa. Then SEBI and APMI, they have jointly set standards for the performance audit of PMS players. SEBI has allowed OFS for units of private listed InvITs via stock exchange. India to grow at an average of 6.7% per year from fiscal year 24 to fiscal year 31 as per the S&P Global. Cabinet Secretary Rajiv Gauba granted 1 year extension, and he is the longest serving cabinet secretary so far, and this will be his third extension. Then Society Generali bought Bandhan Bank share for 382 crore rupees, and they bought around 1.02% in the company. Next, Indian Air Force, they have received Israel's Spike non-line of sight missile, right? And so India acquired this from Israel. Then India's indigenous NAG anti-tank guided missile and Helena Dhruvastra missile that is set to join the Indian Armed Forces. Italy's World Cup winning goalkeeper Gianluigi Buffon has recently retired from football. SMSES has signed an MOU with All India Football Federation to promote football among the youth of India. Padma Bhushan awardee Ann Vittal has passed away. Assam's Chief Minister launched Amrit Brishkya Andolan application and theme song, as well as a wood-based industries registration portal was also launched. Then Kerala government is set to launch Shubh Yatra for financial support to the first-time overseas immigrants. So these are your important current affairs for the day, friends. I hope the session was up to the mark. Now let's move to some revision part, right? Let's move to the revision current affairs now. In July, Dash became the first Indian city to be a part of World Cities Cultural Forum, right? So Bangalore, Karnataka became the first Indian city, right, that became the part of the World Cities Cultural Forum. This is a global network, right? This is a global network of cities that share research and intelligence to explore the role of culture in future prosperity. And remember, Bangalore, Karnataka, or Bangalore became the 41st city to join this forum. This forum includes New York, London, Paris, Tokyo, and Dubai already. Next, which company has recently released a special postal stamp, a customized My Stamp on the Mission Millet in collaboration with the Department of Post. It is by ITC Limited, right? ITC Limited, this is a leading Indian multi-business enterprise that is based in Kolkata, West Bengal, and they have released a special postal stamp that is customized My Stamp. Remember, this was for Mission Millet, and the main aim here is to promote the use of millets globally, right? As millet is a very hardy crop, it can be grown in any kind of environment. It is nutritious, fibrous, it contains protein, and even Rajnath Singh, our defense minister, encouraged the use of millets for the army personnel. Correct? This postal stamp is a part of ITC's mission millet, and it is for commemorating International of the Year of the Millet, that was year 2023, that was declared by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Right? Next. Which bank has recently launched SBNRE Eve Plus, a unique a unique non-resident saving bank account scheme for the non-resident Indian women? It is your Federal Bank, right? I repeat, Federal Bank Limited. They have launched this unique NR saving bank account scheme that was named SBNRE Eve Plus. Correct? And as the name Eve, it is for women. Correct? This scheme will provide variety of benefit, and that will enhance the financial journey of the NRI women. This was specifically for NRI women. Correct? As the name suggests, Eve is for women, Adam is for men. You should know this. This is a general knowledge. Correct? And remember, this NRE Eve Plus saving account, this was announced during Nurses Day Out. This was an event that was conducted as a part of Nikkei Angel Awards of 2023 that was held in Dubai, UAE. Right? So this was launched by Eve Plus saving bank account by Federal Bank. Next, which country's Minister of State for Foreign Trade, Thani bin Ahmed Al Ziyudi, has been recently elected as the chair of the World Trade Organization's 13th Ministerial Conference? So remember, which country's Minister of State? He is from UAE, right? Important, take a note. He has been elected as the chair of the World Trade Organization's 13th edition of the Ministerial Conference. Correct? Where this ministerial conference, 13th edition of this ministerial conference be held? It will be held in Abu Dhabi National Exhibition Center in UAE, and this will be in the year 2024 in the month of February. Next, according to the SBI's Eco-Rap report that was dated 27th of July, India is set to become the world's third largest economy by the year 2027. And this report stated that by the year 2075, not this report, another report stated that by the year 2075, India will become the second largest economy in the world, and on the top will be China, and USA will be on the third position. So coming back, according to SBI's Eco-Rap report, India will become the third largest economy by the year 2027. Correct? As of now, USA is on top, followed by China. Correct? And we have Japan and Germany, and now we are on the 5th position as of now in 2023, and UK is on the 6th position. Even now you will be seeing Bank of England, they have raised the interest rate, and by 25 basis point, now the interest rate there is 5.25%, and there's a high chance that these rate will further increase, right? That can lead to financial crisis in UK. Coming back, remember there is a target of two Indian states of Maharashtra and UP to achieve $50 billion mark by the year 2027. Right? Next, CCI Competition Commission of India, they have approved the acquisition of shareholding of up to 59.38% of stake in Unichem Laboratories Limited by IPCA Laboratories Limited. So option A is correct here, right? It was CCI that has approved the shareholding of up to 59.38% of stake in Unichem Laboratories Limited by IPCA Laboratory. Next, name the company that recently signed an MOU with TKMS to modernize a subsurface killer class submarine of the Indian naval ship Sankosh. Question asked here is, which company has recently signed this MOU with TKMS? It is your Madgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited, MDL. Right? They recently signed this MOU with TKMS, and this is for building a Indian naval ship Sankosh. And remember, this is a submarine. Right? This is a submarine. Correct? So option second is right here. Name the bank that recently set a record and entered the Asia Book of Records for Cleanathon, a nationwide cleanliness drive. So it is your Axis Bank. They has set a record and entered into the Asia Book of Records for Cleanathon. For Cleanathon, correct? It is a nationwide cleanliness drive. This was organized in alignment with the World Environment Day observed in 2023. And when do we observe this World Environment Day? It is observed on 5th of June. Correct? Next, so remember, it is your Axis Bank. They set a record and entered the Asia Book of Records for their Cleanathon. Other way the question can be asked, this Cleanathon, this was a nationwide cleanliness Drive launched by which bank? It was by Axis Bank. Next, Dash became the first life insurance company in India to enter metaverse. It is your Aditya Birla Sun Life Insurance, right? They became the first LIC company to enter into metaverse. Correct? They are offering their customers a multi-sensory experience by enabling them to interact with life insurance experts and agents. The launch of this 3D virtual launch in metaverse is Insureverse will empower the company to make customer servicing much better. So it is your Insureverse. This is the name of the metaverse of Aditya Birla Sun Life Insurance that was recently launched. Correct? So this is your first life insurance company to launch this metaverse. This is not LIC we are talking about, but life insurance company Aditya Birla Capital Limited. They have launched this first life insurance company. They became this first life insurance company to enter metaverse. Next is National Health Authority. They have launched the Dash Microsites project under Dash scheme to promote digital health adoption and enhance the healthcare accessibility for all. So remember, National Health Authority launched 100 microsites project under Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, and it was to promote digital health adoption and health enhance the healthcare accessibility for all. So option 2 is correct here. This project will be implemented by the state mission directors of Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, where NHA National Health Account will provide financial resources and guidance. Also remember, here 100 microsites will be launched. Correct? And these microsites are basically small clinics, nursing homes, hospitals with less than 10 beds, laboratories, pharmacies, etc. Correct? So provide them better services to the customers. These 100 microsites will be launched under Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. Next, in which state 4th Environment and Climate Sustainability Working Group and Environment and Climate Ministers meeting that was held in July 2023. So it was Tamil Nadu, where the 4th edition of this Environment and Climate Sustainability Working Group meet was held. Correct? This was a 3-day meeting that was this was a 3-day meeting that was attended by more than 300 delegates from the G20 member countries. Correct? And here G20 members adopted the Chennai High Level Principles for Sustainable and Resilient Blue Based Economy or Blue Ocean Based Economy. Correct? And remember, 39 multinational corporations from various sectors came together to pledge and adopt the resource efficiency and circular economy principles. So coming back, remember this high level principles for sustainable and resilient blue ocean based economy. This was a Chennai high level based principle for sustainable and resilient blue based economy. This was adopted by G20 members. Then next, remember, where was this 4th edition of this climate sustainability working group meet held? It was held in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and 300 delegates from G20 member countries participated here. Right? Now friends, it's time for your homework. Next, as per the Health Ministry data, which state recorded the most deaths due to heat waves in June end? Correct? Next question. Which union ministry has set up a working group to decriminalize the laws to further promote ease of doing business? Third, which institution released the digital payment index in India? So these are your 3 homework questions, friends. I want to see maximum participation of the students in homework in the comment section, right? And if the session was up to the mark and if you find the session to be interesting and useful, then do like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. This will motivate me to make better content for you in the long run. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.